Is he gonna say something? Oh wait, he just did. Um, no. Oh wait, okay, all right, okay. So, I I nearly was having a floor. I nearly was having a floor sandwich, and then I fell. I got in my chair. Um. Oh, okay. So with my black, okay, I'm gonna rephrase that. With my chocolate ice water, with my chocolate ice water here, that is insanely cold. Oh, I need to. I, I, I gotta put on a snowsuit. It's so cold. Anyway, um, it matters. Um, okay. Hey Charlie, put the light back on, will ya? All right. Okay. So how are my minions here? If I might, if I might. So how are my minions here? If I might be able, if I might ask. So how 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 are my minions? Okay. Wait, wait, um, I'm gonna give what I'm gonna get right into this um thing here. This it, and and just so you know, everything I do is not sexual. And just so you know, everything I do in my channel here is not sexual. Is is very 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 thoughtful, fun, and often uh, like I like on your side of the things and on my side and very very funny and hilarious depending on how many times I sneeze in here or do anything of that nature to keep you on your feet or in some case or in this case uh to keep the brain in your head. You know you gotta click off a few sneezes if you gotta sneeze a little bit to you gotta sneeze real loud in here to keep people on their feet and keep their brains intact. That's something to write home about. Anyway, okay. Black, blue life. Black Life, interesting. It, another, another, these are not just these are not just videos. You know, these are like something something of the diary nature, or not diary, but like something, you know, a whole bunch of personals for me. You know, like it, like I mean the like I mean the things I talk about matter, and and like all that. Um, I I I never made a brain hold yet that wasn't thoughtful. Of the ridiculously, I never made a brain hold yet that wasn't ridiculously thoughtful and fun and help and like all those and like all the above, you know. Um, um, so so again, you know, hi to all, hello to all of my minions here. Hi. Um, Blueprints here. Like you, you know, Black Life really matters. Good heavens. Um, a, 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 hello, folks. Um, uh, Black Black Life does matter to me, you know, and, and I'm not just saying that to look big in here. Uh, I I actually do give a shit and care about and uh, and uh, and care about Black life, and and I think it's deeper and deeper into the Black heritage. It's also Black transgender women life that I fancy, that I fancy, respect even. Um, as Martin Luther King once at at one point in the '60s, Martin Luther King did say this: "I have a dream. I have been to the mountaintop." He, he wasn't kidding. Um, I have a dream. I have a dream. I've been to the mountaintop and saw the glory and saw the glory. And I said to myself, or something like that, I'm free. I'm free. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. That that's a big part of your Black history, or Black heritage, I guess. Like it, that's a big part of your Black heritage, and I and I don't have it, and I don't, and I do happen to have his experience film, ex, experience film, King, and the and believe and believe me that I he went a 4 hour he went a 4 hour and 32 minutes uh ex, experience of Martin Luther King. This is it right here. I have been to the mountaintop and I've seen the glory, and I said to myself, I'm free. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. Free at last. So if anybody wants a 4 hour and 32-minute experience, right there. Sorry, Mr. King, I didn't mean to bang you on your hands, Apple. I love you. I love you so much. And I don't. And I do, you know. Away from my face. There we go. Just, yeah. I'm free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. Okay, all right. Sorry. I gotta maintain that a little or a lot. But still, it's fun to say that. Not right, because that's what he said. And if there ever and if there's and if there's ever and if there ever has been a king of black, and if there ever has been, and if there ever has been a prince of black, of the black history, it's a prince or a king, it's probably me. You know, I grew up with that music. I was raised by it. I sing a lot of it. I sing to a lot of it. I get lost in it. I sing. I get lost in it, and I live in it. I live in. I live in a pretty black world. Okay. Like literally, you know, I literally live in a black world, but I'm white. You know, and you know, it's wonderful, and it's great. You know, it's wonderful. It's great. It's the best music. It's the greatest music, and it's like, and of course, I got like experience films coming out of the nose, films, documentaries. I got Elvis. I've got Elvis autographies everywhere. Literally, Lewis autographies. I go to the library and get them. You know, see, Sarah Vaughan. You know, documentaries of Sarah Vaughan, or the blues music, or the black blues music. You know, BB King is like one of my idols. Elvis is the king of all that black music. Right. When it comes to segregation rights, Malcolm X is pretty good. Martin Luther King is an expert and a genius. Is an expert in that same thing, in that same, you know. I think I listed all of them. Black doo-wop, you know, like anything, you know, whether it's Martin Luther King or BB King, no, but which are two big giants in my life. Elvis Presley, BB King, Little Richard, Martin Luther King, Cat Black is in there. You know, in my five, in my favorite black community, you know, like in the black community, you know, she's a Cat is definitely in there. Cat Black is definitely in there for me. I actually, actually, Kitty Black. Actually, uh, actually, Cat Black Cat reminds me of a Martin Luther King figure, you know, or a Malcolm X figure. You know, I, it, it's the same black heritage. You know, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, uh, BB King, uh, Little Richard, uh, 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 Big Mama Thornton, you know, the original person for the song Hound Dog. Um, and Cat Black, you know, like like I am personally adding Cat Black in there because he's a giant in like the black heritage and has and and I deeply respect and and I deeply admire and respect that of Cat. You know, she she's new. She can uh she uh, she's no stranger to the black heritage. She she uh, Cat's just, you know, she's not one of the many, but she's like one of her own. You know, Cat is not like one of the many or the one of the thousands to to be in the black heritage. She's one of her own. She she she's done her own thing with it. Uh, has talked about Martin Luther King. Um, and like this is all. Uh, and she and it's like, oh my god, like she, she's the Black Heritage and History Queen. You know, but I don't want to just start talking about her and then the rest of this thing's all about her. I but I don't just want to start talking about Cat and then the whole thing is like a Cat Black video. I don't want to do that. I don't. I just want to like mention Cat in the history in the history books of someone that I do care about and care for because we we both love the same things. But other than, you know, like Black history and Black whatever. So walking away from Cat Black for the rest of this video here. Um, like this is something. I but well, I mean, I'm not really walking away from that area. It like I mean blue matter. Like I mean black. Like I mean black. Okay. Like, like like I would be foolish not to say not to believe that black. Like I would be foolish if I said that black life didn't matter. It it just it does, you know, and it's like it's all around here, you know. It like uh, it's like all around here, and it's like I I I have friends that are black. I I um I I I went to school. I went to high school uh, with like some black people there. I even went to like kindergarten, and there was I I and I was dancing to the 50s and 60s music in the gym, and I mean, and I was among a couple uh, black people. Like there, there was a girl that I liked and still kind of like to this day that is black. So no, yeah, and I just naturally and I just naturally was raised. It, even though I'm white, I you know, like I'm not trying to gender myself to. I'm not trying to gender myself to please my viewers here. I'm not trying to gender myself to to like I'm not trying to disengage. Like I'm not trying to cut myself off because I'm white. I it, I I was raised in the black culture. I was raised in the black culture, the black music of the 50s of the late 40s of the mid and late 40s, and uh, and 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 I love the 50s and 60s. You know, like I did, I don't like I do. You know, like I was raised in like this in like the soul of like uh of rockabilly, you know, the early rumblings of rock and roll, and and most of all of it is like black music, you know. So like I was raised in the black culture. I was raised with the black R&B and doo wop music of the 50s and 60s, including R&B music of that nature, and like genres, and and I watch it all the time, like like you know, like like Martin Luther King, Perfect Harmony, which is set in the 50s, about black people, white and black. I I don't I don't I I do have an enormous respect for black people, and black people of color, and like all of that. Like I love it. This freedom song, and believe me, this is a go and get it. Wonderful experience film about Black life. So 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 you know, yeah, like, and I'm sure that others like right behind me too, and in front of me, and beside me, and under me, and down me. Um, I I I eat like I eat, drink, and sleep Black life. I really don't. Like I really do, you know. I really like I eat, drink, sleep. Like I eat, drink, and sleep uh, Black life, and I have an enormous respect for it. Like I and I have uh, and I have an enormous re- race, and I have an enormous respect for it. Black life, and of course Black transgender life of the womankind. Uh, I'm not saying there isn't a mankind in there. It's just that I I I tend to go out like like I tend to be I tend to be very black myself. You know, like in that respect, because like in that respect, you know, because I eat, drink, and sleep black life. I I listen to all that black uh, gospel music and the black doo-wop music and the black R&B music of the 50s and 60s. I and, and like I love it. I love dancing around and screaming. Get your kicks on get your kicks on Route 66. Um um and, and of course Sammy Davis Jr. Another, I love black life. Respect it. I love it. I eat it. I drink it. Like I eat, drink, sleep, and do everything in that way. Like I like heck. I'm surprised that I'm surprised that I'm not black myself because I grew up with it. The R&B and the gospel music and Elvis and uh, Presley and Chuck Berry and Little Richard and BB King and Howlin' Wolf and I love it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So let's I I and and like ever since I was in like let's just say for argument's sake I am black, but I'm also white as well, because I I just not well. I mean, I don't want to say that out loud too much, but I mean, uh, like I should be black. I should be because I live with that. I live. My soul is black. It like in that sense and respect. I get a black soul within a white body because I like like Reverend Billy King. Like everybody from Elvis Presley to Chuck Berry and Little Richard and Cat Black and like all of this, like I I'm just a black, I'm like like BB King, Howlin' Wolf, uh, uh, Elvis Presley, uh, Chuck Berry, uh, 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 Howlin' Wolf, um, Muddy Waters, Cat Black, like all of that. I I love it. I love all that stuff, and I love all these people, and I just can't, I just can't talk about it enough. I just cannot talk about it enough. It, it's what I like. It's what I favor. You know, it's what I love. It's what I like. That's what I like. Like if I had my way, everything would be black because everything and everybody. Well, I mean, I don't have my. No, I cannot believe I said that. But I mean, like if I had my own way, if I'm, you know, like I mean, why not? Everybody I just mentioned is black, and they're proud to be black. I'm proud to be white. But I'm proud to be white and have a black soul in my body. You know, like in that respect, I have a black soul in a white body, and I'm proud and I'm proud to have that as a gift. I am proud to have that, you know, that black soul within a white body. That's who I am. That's who I am as a person. And and as a music searcher, and as a searcher in like music and my and like my passion in art and music and singing and performing and like all of that. It, don't tell me that black life doesn't matter. Do not tell me that black life does not matter. It does. It does, damn it. It matters. And like, I mean, don't tell me that black life doesn't matter, because it does. And I'll be one of the many to, and I'll be, you know, I'm right there. I'm right there in the black open. Sorry, I'm right there in the open saying that, hey, black life matters. So like, black life does matter, and I, you know, I'm happy. Like I'm proud about it. I am so proud that there is black life, because like, I'm so proud that black life is here. You know, I am so proud to say that black life is like I'm proud to say that black life, like, I'm proud to say that black life matters. It matters to me. Like, I'll say it again, you know, I'm white. I'm white, but I have a black soul in my body. In my white body, because that's who I am. I was raised in the R&B and doo-wop world of that music. I was raised in the doo-wop and the R&B music of the 50s and 60s. I was raised in the youth of it. I was raised in the culture of it. Um, I'm watching it with Cat. I'm watching it with Cat Black, and like, I'm watching it because Cat Black is all about that, and like, yeah. So black life does matter, especially if it's like black and transgender. You know, black life or black transgender with woman life, or black gender or black transgender men life. You know, it's like, hey, Cat, like, Martin Luther King is black, Malcolm King is black, Sam Cooke is black. I mean, come on, let's keep it going. Black black life does matter. Black life does matter. And I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm saying that because it really does matter to me. It really does. And like, I'm not just saying that because I'm trying to be funny. I'm saying that because I'm serious. Black life matters. And like, I'm serious. Black life matters. Especially black transgender womenhood bravery. Black life does matter. Black life does matter. It matters to me. Black life matters. Like, black black life does matter. It matters to me. A white guy who's got a black soul in his body and is so proud of that. You know, I'm a white person, but I got a black soul because that's just who I am. Black life matters. Black transgender life of the womankind matters. And, you know, black life does matter, and it matters to me. A white guy who's got a black soul in a black soul within a white body. Me. You know, I'm white. My body is white, but but my soul is black. And that's, you know, I have a white body, but a black soul within me. I have a white body, but I have a black soul within me because that's just who I am.